breakthrough technology. Because here's the thing, if you are going to put light along your driveway, if you're gonna put light to bring attention to your garden beds or trim your pool or your deck or your patio, or to add that like uplighting to show off the architecture of your home and look like an electrician installed it. If you're gonna do all that, you want the light to be fabulous. You want the light to have a big throw. You want it to be bright. You want it to last all night. So that's exactly what we've done from Energizer. As a today's special value, not only are you getting a brand new light technology, we'll talk about it, but it's this 360 degree that's so bright. It has a bigger throw and it keeps this power through most of the night, which is awesome. You also have 3 different ways to use these. So you could stake them into the ground. You could use it on a shepherd's hook, look how pretty, or take it tabletop. It could also be that little a shepherd hook, tabletop, or staked into the ground. You've got lots of different options. That's why it's the 3-in-1. But for $92.98 here, I'm gonna direct you right on over to not only the colors, but to encouraging you to pick this up today, put it in your cart and check out, because this is one of the purchases for your outdoor space that immediately elevates your entire home and makes everything look high-end and polished and professional without having to have an electrician come, wire anything, dig up the yard. So what you're seeing up front is the full set that you would get. That's the full 8 pieces. That's in that gorgeous copper color. It's stunning. The metal construction, the glass vessel, I mean, these really are, if we could go like top of the line when it comes to Energizer solar lights, these are the best of the best. So you have your gray choice, and it's more of a matte gray. For this one, you're gonna order gray gloss. It looks really clean and polished. That's gray gloss. We also have our stainless steel set. Here's that copper again that we saw the full set. We also have it in, this one's really cool. This one is your bronze. And if it's kind of like a dark brown, but if you have oil rubbed bronze or a more traditional setting, you'll love the bronze. And then the black has been a fan favorite. But not only for metal construction, 3-in-1 design, you've got a 360 degree light that we'll talk about the power and the throw behind that for $92.98. We tried to find this at retail. We can't even compare it, because there's nothing else like this. This is truly a breakthrough from the world of Energizer. Now, if you've purchased any Energizer lights throughout the years or even our today's special value, give us a call. I would love to hear from you, because I love hearing your stories and sharing about the quality and the experience. So you can always give us a call and chat with myself and Nick Antolic, who's joining us. So
hello.
Nick brings us Energizer. You always add that little extra light.
Oh,
sorry.
I love it. Get ready for them.
But this is, so when we talk about a breakthrough of a solar light, how much of a breakthrough are we talking about?
It really is. Over 10 years we've been bringing these lights here to QVC, and this is how they typically look. You have a single LED light in the bottom, right? But it kind of disappears, so they got a little mulch there too. But this is the new light that we're debuting today. Check this out, guys. I have 2 separate LED lights, and then you have that third kind of Edison bulb stem there.
That's what makes it look like it's hardwired.
Exactly right. So the big difference here is now when I put that on top, this is going to fill the container. This is going to give you a brighter light, a larger path. So this functional pathway lighting from Energizer at 15 lumens is going to make a huge impact at your house. And the best part is with the Energizer battery, it's going to last from dusk till dawn.
It just keeps going.
That's right.
There's no like batteries you have to change out. There's nothing you're recharging. You take that 10 minutes to set them up, and then they glow. That's it. There's no like ongoing maintenance or recharging or whatever the case may be. You will absolutely love these. They're $92.98 at that today's special value price. And as we will walk around our set a little bit more, and Nick's got an amazing picture, but when you see the impact that these make on your outdoor space, it's really impressive, especially if you think about maybe you could get an electrician to come look at your land or property and quote you starting at what per hour? I can't even imagine. Not even including them, the actual lights themselves.
That's right.
Can we look at right over here? We've got 3 different ways you can use these. So we talked about that 360 bulb, but you can configure this full set in 3 different ways.
You can, and you're seeing it here on screen as well, being able to elevate these up off the ground. This is something we just came out with the last couple of years. So now you have that traditional stake with a beautiful light pattern that gets even better, because with the 3 different light sources, this starburst pattern that you see down on the ground there, This has been enhanced to even better. It's really, really nice. But now, because you can also put it either tabletop, down on the patio when it's closer to the ground, look at how that starburst pattern gets even better. And I love hanging these because you get some movement in the yard and in the on your property as well.
And
so
height.
3 different ways. Height,
Dude,
yes.
that's the other thing. Like now you can do light at a high level, so you can kind of vary the different levels. $92.98. But here, now, this is the big wow. So I want you to think about when you drive through those really, really nice neighborhoods, one of the biggest difference you notice about the houses, they all have lighting. And you did this.
It is, and Allie, this took about 10 minutes. This is my house, and on the left there, a house built in a neighborhood built in the 1950s. There's no street lights. 10 minutes later, charged right out of the box. That's the impact I was able to make. And you'll see with this 360 bulb, these lights look brighter. So from standing down at the street, you can see how 15 lumens of light is truly functional pathway lighting. And the best part for me is that it doesn't look like a solar light.
Right.
Friends and family will walk past and say, oh, your lights look great. And I love to tell them this is solar and you can only get it here at QVC.
And that difference, I mean, that's the difference. When you look at neighborhoods and they're like the homes that are $2 million, and for a good portion of us, including me, we're dreaming. Like that's a complete dream. It's like maybe one day. It makes such a difference. Now, what if you're adding some lighting to your garden bed?
Isn't that great? And Allie, this is this one set we have in this garden bed set down here.
Oh yeah,
so
it
8
is.
lights. We have 6 of them down on the ground.
And then 2.
And then 2 up hanging. And the light pattern that you get with these really go far. So they're gonna go about 12 feet in either direction when it's dark at night.
Yeah.
And I challenged people last night at midnight. Look outside your windows, right? Your yard, your garden that you spend so much time in. If you see pitch black, it is going to make such a huge difference when you see the light and the flowers underneath.
It brings attention. We didn't have to wire anything. We didn't have to dig anything, right? So in your garden beds, it's a perfect addition. On a shepherd's hook, this also could be inside of a potted plant. Maybe you have a hook in a potted plant
beautiful.
that sits on a balcony or a small patio. It's perfect for that, and it adds that beauty and that light. But this is our today's special value from Energizer. So when we do something like this, it's for today and today alone. You have an opportunity to get it today at this great value, which normally it would be well over $100, let alone, and here's the thing too, it really isn't, if you're going to like your big hardware stores, we're not comparing apples to apples because they don't even have the technology.
Listen, we're going to
that's in
make
this
comparisons and talk about kind of hardwired lighting to these solar lights. There is nothing else to compare these to. This is the absolute best quality in solar lights. And Allie, we just showed 2 of the ways in the ground stake and here. We have another set back here, now using it as tabletop.
Oh, look
so this
how
is going
cute.
to completely change the way. And because you can move them from place to place, which you can't do with other hardwired lights, now for entertaining, completely changes the vibe.
Outside for game night,
Isn't
we
that
had
great?
a riveting game of Clue last night
how'd
in
it
the Carr
go?
household. I won.
Of course.
Yeah, I was a little competitive. Sorry, kids. But even if you're outside playing a game or enjoying a great conversation, don't let the low light kind of end that time. You also don't have to spend the high dollar to get an electrician to come do lighting. Let me show you all your color choices so you can place your order. And then we're going to talk with Cheryl because since midnight, more than 13,000 have already been spoken for. That's more than 6,500 just in Saturday morning queue. So grab your color, and you may think, well, Allie, I don't have a long enough walkway where I necessarily need 8. Well, maybe it's 3 along the walkway. And then you're putting another 2 in your entryway and your potted plants to bring light to those beautiful flowers day and night. And then you have another one on a shepherd's hook. You use them in the flower baskets or the flower boxes right in front of your windows. So you're gonna spread them out, and we'll love having them. The copper right down here is the full set of 8 that you're getting. But we also have this, it's called gray gloss.
And that's one of the hottest new colors of this season. Really, really nice.
That's the gray gloss. Then you do have your classic silver, which you're gonna order stainless steel. I love that copper.
And the best thing about this is this will not patina. So this is leave it outdoors all year round. We've heard from customers, Alberti, for his for 7 years, and they're always going to look that great.
And I think day and night, it looks beautiful.
It does.
Right, with that copper. We also have the oil rubbed bronze. And this one too, you know how sometimes oil rubbed bronze, like you see the striations
weathering,
and the
yeah,
weathering?
yeah.
This is more just, it's truly just that dark espresso brown.
That's right.
But you'll order oil rubbed bronze. And then that all black choice has been one of our most popular choices today. A lot of people are moving to that space. Our outdoor light fixtures are that color.
Sure, yeah.
You may want to match with your outdoor light fixtures, but also let me just let you know, you don't have to, right? Pick the color that you think is going to look beautiful. $92.98. But I want to go to PA and chat with Cheryl, who's giving us a call, who just purchased our today's special value. Hi, Cheryl. You're live on air with Allie and Nick.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to
meet
chat
you.
with you. Okay, so Cheryl, you purchased our today's special value. Why did you buy these solar lights today?
Well, the lights that we have out there now, they're solar lights, but they do not work anymore. And we want to keep our house lit up.
Yes. Well,
So we're buying these. We bought 2 sets of bronze.
Beautiful.
oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you got the bronze.
Yes.
I think you're going to love these, Cheryl, because if you've used other solar lights, these are even brighter because there's more bulbs.
Yes, they look like they're brighter than the ones we had.
Yeah, they're really nice. Oh, Cheryl, I'm so excited that you got these. Is this your first Energizer purchase?
Yes, on these solar lights, yes.
Oh, you're going to be so impressed. I've been there before when you get a solar light and you're really excited at first and the lights come down and it starts off bright and then
just
kind of
okay.
fades away.
Yeah.
Or maybe after a season they don't look as nice. These lights and Energizer truly are high quality and they're going to stand by it.
Yes, yes. They are very nice, and we look forward to receiving them.
Yeah, and hey, Cheryl, let me just help you in terms of the installation. It's not going to take all day, not even a half day. So make plans for the rest of the day. It's like a matter of minutes,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah, we noticed they look very easy to put in.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Cheryl, thank you so much for giving us a call and honestly for trusting us with your home. And we take such pride in our homes and how they look. So we appreciate that you purchased with us here at QVC today.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks,
And
Cheryl.
you have a great day.
You too. Great to chat with you.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye. If you've been like Cheryl and
Yep.
you've been disappointed with solar lights before because they just don't pack enough punch, these are the ones to get. They're also not this plastic construction.
No, so they're all stainless steel, a true stainless steel and really thick glass on there. The things we love about it is that they're 16 inches up off the ground. You have the 3-in-1 design, which gives you the ability to hang them, to set them down on the ground. But the big difference here, guys, for over 10 years, we've been bringing these Energizer lights to QVC, and they've always had this single bulb on there.
Can
Now, what
I do a
happens?
little science
Of course,
experiment?
yeah.
So I'm going to put it in here.
Please, yeah.
That's all you're going to get.
Exactly, right?
And
So
that's
that light kind
okay.
of disappears. But now look at this for the comparison.
Yes,
Look
look.
at how you see that LED bulb. And I'll show you exactly what's happening there is, oh, you got it right there.
Yeah.
Inside
Here.
here, we have those 2 separate lights with that longer filament. So almost think about it like an Edison bulb type filament. And what that does is it fills the
You don't
light.
need to replace that.
You don't. And now you have light reflection and refraction that's going to give you a glow like you've never seen before. So the housing will match any of the Energizer sets that you've had in years past, but this light is brighter than ever.
Out of the box, you're just twisting
That's it.
pieces together.
That's
There's
it.
no tools
that,
needed.
That before and after took me legitimately 10 minutes. And the great thing is, Allie, they're coming to you charged. So right out of the box, these lights, I simply took off the top, pulled the battery tab, put them in the ground. I waited until it got dark and snapped that after picture. You can move them from place to place because these are solar. But the best part for me is that these look like they are hardwired in. And what we mean by that isn't just the brand new light technology. We mean after 8 hours, the lights don't turn off, but we tested again and it
looks
maintains
amazing.
90% of the same great glow. So whether your lights first come on or to me when I got home last night at about 2 in the morning, it was looking consistent.
Right. Okay, so here's the deal. The driveway.
Yes.
The walkway. It
course.
could also be the pathway out to the back shed.
Yeah.
Maybe you've got a fire pit in the backyard, or maybe it's a hot tub and there's a little side patio. You flank that walkway with your Energizer lights. Then you're also using them staked inside your planters and your flower pots. They don't have to just be in the ground or for the garden beds. They will make an incredible impact in your home. And there's pride, whether it's when you get home from work and you see that house and you just think, gosh, I love living here. And you take so much pride in how your home looks. But doesn't it also feel good when you invite people over to your home and they also have that sense of welcome and ambiance and it feels inviting? It feels really good to do that. Now, here's the deal. Today, you could get your Today Special Value for under $45. If you open a new QVC card, if you don't have one, you get a $50 account credit and you can use that right away on your Today